practice. This is yoga class. We're gonna be doing some movements. I'm Natalia. We didn't meet yet. We'll start with some chanting. We're gonna chant a mantra to Ganesh. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. This Lord is the Lord of beginnings. And the truth is that sometimes we have the possibility of choosing our path and make a choice for starting a new project or a new beginning. But sometimes life has a way of shifting things around for you, and then suddenly you are pretty much forced to step into a very unknown, unpredictable place. So when we bow and chant to Ganesh, we're honoring beginnings as they are, regardless of the circumstances. So we'll start with that. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We'll begin with sit well, close the eyes when you're ready. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. new beginnings show up for all of us in different ways along the journey of our lives. Take a moment to acknowledge a way in which you are beginning a new journey, a new habit, a new path. With understanding of that, take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Take a deep inhale through the nose, filling up lungs with air. Open the mouth, exhale, push the air out. Deep breath into your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Again, breathe in deeply. Breathe out freely. Open the eyes. Welcome if you have just arrived to practice. We'll move to lie down on the floor, and that's where we're starting today. If you have yoga blocks, have them close to you for later. Be flat on the ground. And then bend your knees. Keep your heels underneath the knees. Roll the shoulders behind you, gaze up towards the ceiling. We'll begin with some spinal segmentation on the ground. On your inhale, arch your spine. Untuck the tail, let the rib cage fan to the ceiling. As you exhale, round the spine, tuck the tail. Feel that the whole entire back body rounds up on the earth. Breathe in, arch your spine, tailbone to the earth, mid-back picks up off the ground as well as lumbar. And on the exhale, we push abdominals down so that we can close the space between the earth and the body. One more, inhaling, arching the spine. On the exhale, rounding the spine. Find a neutral spine, pause. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling and then detach the shoulders from the ground. And then push down, shoulders high underneath. Reach up, separate your scapula at the back, center of the spine pushing to the earth, and then push the shoulders down to the earth. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Feel middle of upper back pushing down. And then push shoulders down, spine lifts off the ground. One more, coming from the shoulders. Reach up through the hands. And then push shoulders down to the earth. Reach the arms up and overhead. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open your arms into a T shape. Let the knees fall to the left side. Inhale, arms up overhead, knees to the center. Exhale, knees to the right side. Open arms into a T shape. Two more in each direction. Arms up overhead, knees to the heart. Exhale, twist to the left side, gaze to the right hand. Breathe in, arms up above your head. Breathe out, twist, T-shape your arms. Once more in each direction, arms overhead, knees to heart. Exhale, knees left, gaze right. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, knees right, gaze left. Inhale, come back to the center, both arms up overhead. Now, reach the right leg forward, keep the left knee in towards the chest. Now, when the right leg comes forward, don't let it touch the ground. Keep it floating off the ground, about, I would say, 2 to 3 inches. And then point your toes. Feel that there is some resistance happening from the navel. Now keep that leg strong and steady as you pick up upper back. Bring the forehead towards the left knee, which you hold with your hands. Hold for 5. Push the belly down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the right knee into your chest. Let the head fall to the earth. Hug the right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg all the way forward. Again, point your toes. Keep the leg floating off the ground. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, curl upper spine, forehead towards the right knee, and you hold. Push the belly down to the earth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the head, hug the knees in towards your chest. With the hands rest alongside your torso, send both legs up towards the ceiling and then shake it out. Feel that the larger muscles of the legs, they're moving along the bone. Let the ankles shake, the toes shake, and you can go as fast or as slow as it feels good with you. Shake the hamstrings and quadriceps. Big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, feet down to the earth. Reach the left arm up overhead, roll to the left side. Pause right here, yogis. Align knees to hips. The left arm will be underneath the left ear so that you can rest the head on the upper arm bone. Reach the right arm up overhead. Reach the right arm up overhead, forward in line with your chest. Drive it down, back behind you, and then come back to the starting position. Do 2 more full rotations of the shoulder in this direction. Notice the pathway of movement that you are creating with the motion. When you complete 3 rounds, reverse the motion of the arm. So your arms are circling the same arms, just in the second direction. Once you complete the 3rd round, pause, come back through the center, drop the knees over to the right side, realign your spine, knees in line with your hips, send the left arm up and overhead. And again, begin to rotate the whole entire arm around, reaching all the way back behind you, all the way up above your head. Complete 3 full rotations in this pattern. And when you do so, switch, moving the arm in the second direction. Once again, you're noticing the pathway of movement the shoulder is going through as you move. Complete 3 rounds. When you complete the 3 rounds, come back through the center. Bring your spine flat on the ground. Bring your hands to wrap around your shin bones. Round your spine and begin to rock forward and back. Forward and back. Keep the spine rounded as you do that. Repeat 3 more times. On the 3rd one, you'll come up to a forward fold. Bow over your thighs. Let your feet be about hip distance apart. Interlace the arms behind the legs or grab opposite elbows, depending on the reach that you can. And then be here. Just notice where you have the most weight on your feet. Notice if you're shrugging the shoulders or clenching your jaw, can you relax that? Release the arms. Slide the palms underneath the shoulders. Take a halfway lift. Gaze towards the front of the room. On the exhale, bow deeper over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Lengthen. Bring your hands to your hips and then push the hips forward to bring the rest of the torso up in line. Let the arms rest alongside your body. Gaze forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze to the sky. Uttanasana, fold over the thighs. Ardha Uttanasana, gaze forward, hands to shin bones. Exhale, step back, Thalakasana, plank pose. Drop knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Pranam, gaze forward. Slide through Cobra Bhujangasana. Peel head, peel heart. Tuck your toes, hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 rounds of breath. As you breathe for 5 cycles, feel the knuckles of your hands firmly pushing the earth away. Notice if your heels are lifting. Can you push the heels down to the floor for this one? And can you open shoulders, armpits? One more breath in. One more breath out. Heel lifts, bend knees, gaze forward. Walk or hug to the top of your mat, Uttanasana. Halfway left, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Urdhva Hastasana, gazing up, coming together, palms come to the heart, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Interlace the hands behind the sacrum. Dandayamana, Yoga Mudra, bow over the thighs. Feel the arms lifting high up above you as the forehead comes close to the shin bones. Notice where you feel restraint or blockage and send intentional breaths in that direction. Take a deep full inhale. Exhale, release the arms, halfway lift the spine. Step the right leg all the way back behind you, knee drops, both arms up overhead, Kapiyasana. Palms together, release, point your finger. Now, bring the shoulders close to your ears. Throw the abdominals in and up as the pelvis sinks forward and down. Notice that the glute of the right leg is helping you sustain the openness of the right hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, frame the front foot, downward facing dog. Ripple forward to plank pose. Lower halfway down to Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right leg up and back behind you, 3-legged dog. Knee to nose, right foot forward, back knee comes down. Kapiyasana. Palms together. Kali Mudra, release, point your finger. Lift the shoulders up. Open the heart. Imagine offering the heart as you sink the hips forward and down. Take a deep breath in. Frame the front foot. Step forward, fold. Hands behind your sacrum. Dandayamana, Yoga Mudra. Inhale, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Mountain pose Tadasana. Second side. Big breath. Exhale, Yoga Mudra. 3 breaths. Exhale, release the hands, halfway left, gaze forward. Left foot moves back, knee drops, Kapiyasana. Frame the foot, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Ripple to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Urdhva Mukha, inhale. Adho Mukha, exhale. Left leg up and back. Knee to nose, straight forward. Back knee, touch the earth. Capias. Frame the front foot. Bow over the thighs. Yoga Mudra. Hands up. Urdhva Hastasana. Rise. Mountain pose Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose Utkatasana. Sit back and down. Once again, we'll bring the palms together and we'll bring Yoga Kali Mudra to the hands. Feel the shoulders moving up close to the ears and then see if you can pick up heels off the ground. Sit back and down in a little chair. Notice the muscles of your legs active. The toes pushing down to the earth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow over your thighs. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left leg up and down. Bend the knee, open your hip. Pulse the left shin bone a couple of times as you actively push through the hips. Hug left knee into your nose, step the left foot forward. Back knee will drop. Bring both arms up overhead into a short lunge. Bring the palms together. Take a twist to the left. Right elbow outside of left knee. Push the palms against one another. Keep the toes of the right leg tucked. You can stay here. Maybe you will pick up the right leg off the ground. Now twist your spine. Gaze may shift up to the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale, high runner's lunge. Both arms up overhead. Pause right here to align the front knee, align with first and second. Push through the big toe of the right foot as well. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, frame the front foot, gaze forward. Walk the hands about a foot past your left toes. Keep the right leg up and back to a warrior. We'll be here for a moment. Maybe your hands will come to the heart. Try to control this moment by noticing the action of the right leg in relationship to the torso. With control, step right leg back. Come back up to high runner's lunge. Back heel drops down. Interlace hands behind you. Right hand will grab the left wrist. Pointer finger and thumb come to touch. Pull back, open the chest. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bow over your front thigh. Devotional war. Actively lift the left arm back and away from your low back. Notice the relationship between front foot and back leg. With control, slowly come up. Open the arms into your warrior two. Adjust your stance as necessary. Keep the back leg straight. The front knee is bent. Now open the palms to face forward and back as though you are stopping two walls from moving towards your body. Resist. Bring the fingertips towards you, the heel of the palm away from you. And with that, an opening from the underarm all the way to the fingertips. Take one more inhale. Take one more exhale. Inhale, reverse, peaceful. Pause right here to notice the openness of the left rib cage. Keep reaching back as you straighten that left leg. Reverse triangle pose. The right hand can be touching the right hip. Maybe it'll wrap behind your lumbar spine. Come back to the center. Lean forward for Trikonasana. Hand to shin bone. Go further if you have range of motion. Whatever the choice may be, can you push right hip back and away from the crown? Think about a little bit of cobra spine if you feel like your chest is closing. Now from triangle, we'll bend the front knee into side angle pose. Keep the left hand on the earth or place it on top of a yoga block. Elbow to knee works well as well. Pause. Reach the right hand in line with the right ear. Up to the ceiling, back behind you. Internally rotate your hand. Wrap it behind low back. Pause right here. Stay, or maybe left arm in line with the left ear. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up through the center, both arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand down to the earth. Pick up right leg, half moon pose balance. Right leg is reaching away from the crown. Notice that. If your toes or fingertips are dead-like, imagine energetic reach through them. Take 5 breaths and half. If you wish to explore Ardha Chakasana, perhaps you will bend the right knee, grab the foot, open the hips. Release. Step right leg back. Cartwheel the right hand down to the floor. Step back, plank pose. Lower half weight. Urdhva Mukha. Inhale. Adho Mukha. Exhale. Deep breaths. Right leg up and back, three-legged. Bend knee, open hip. Pulse the right shin bone a couple of times. Draw the right knee into your nose. Step the right foot forward. Back knee drops. Both arms up. As you come to this short lunge, bring the palms to the heart and then take a twist to the right side. Left elbow will come outside of the right. Keep the toes of the left foot on the ground, or maybe pick up the right. From here, find your way to high runner's lunge. Both of the arms will come up above the head. Align front knee. Keep the back leg straight. The torso is long through the fingertips as they extend. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Walk your hands Allow the foot to pass your toes. Left leg picks up and back. Warrior. Once you come to Warrior 3, keep the hips square. Maybe hands will come to the heart. You develop a strong connection to what is happening in your body in your balance. Notice what the left foot is doing. Notice what your chest is doing. Very slowly, left foot will come all the way back. Both arms up overhead, high runner's lunge. With the back heel, come down to the floor. Bring the hands behind the sacrum. Left hand will grab the right wrist now. You will open the chest. Take a deep breath and exhale, bow over front thigh. Arms will lift up and back behind you. Devotional. As the chest falls forward, the arms lift up. The feet are grounded, almost ripping away from one another. Take one more inhale. And a full breath out. Push down, come back up. Open the arms into a Warrior 2. Once you come to your Warrior 2, notice the front knee. Push the palms away from one another, opening the heart. Feel that the sides of your lungs spread to the sides and your arms elongate even further. Reverse from here to peaceful warrior. Right arm up and back, left hand to left thigh or behind lumbar spine. Straighten that right leg for reverse triangle. Strong through the legs. We'll reach forward. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Bend your front knee side. Hand on the earth for a double block. Reach the left arm in line with your ear. Up and over. Wrap it behind your lumbar spine. Open chest to the front, or maybe the right arm will come in line with the right ear. You'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up through the center. Warrior 2. Half moon pose. Move into your balance. Blocks or books do well if you're working on your reach, right? Let me move that enough. Because you're closing the space between the ground and your hand, right? Hips open to the front. Crown reaches forward. Notice the fingertips of your left arm. Maybe you bend left foot knee and grab the foot and open in here. Maybe. Release, come down. Hand down to the floor. Step back to plank pose. Lower through chaturanga. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe. Inhale forward to your plank. Drop the knees down. Sit back, child's pose. Take 5 breaths in child's pose. Hands under the shoulders. Back to sit on your heels. We'll go ahead and move into inversion practice. This is really we're gonna go into a supported headstand. If you have a variation, you can go there, right? I'm gonna show you the regular version and a more advanced version. So again, we usually measure the distance between the elbows. That's how you put them down on the earth. Now once you have that, release the hands and create a cradle, a basket to cradle your head, right? The very top of my head comes down to the ground, and then I put it down. Back of my head is resting upon my hands. Now watch out for the shoulders, don't let them shrug in. Instead, create space in between the shoulders and the neck. Pick up your hips off the ground and walk forward. Now you could be here, maybe right leg or left leg will lift up, and you start to take small hops, controlling from torso. You may come all the way up if you are balanced and explore the asana. Second variation, forearms are together, head comes to the ground on its own, and you balance. Take a few moments to come down. Maybe try one more time if you need to. And then sit on your heels for a moment. Round over the hips. Separate the knees about 2 fists in between. Lift the hips up. Hands will come behind the sit bones to push forward. Open the shoulders and then let your hips move forward as your torso leans back. We counterbalance by pushing the hips forward. If you are comfortable reaching to the ankles, you may do that. Come out of the posture slowly, hands to the knees, tabletop, hands to the ground, tabletop. Flip the wrist to face the knees. Push the wrist down as you sit away from the heel of your palm. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Breathing in, arching. Breathing out to round. One more, inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest. Bring the palms back to neutral, facing forward. Bring the feet together, yogis. Now, keeping your feet together, walk the knees in, the hands in towards your knees. Pick up the knees off the ground and let them come out to the sides. So you are standing on your toes, the heels are off the ground. Maybe you will continue to walk your hands in. And you could be using your block or your books or some pillows to help yourself be here. You may have balance to bring your hands to the knees. From this posture, we'll move straight into Bakasana, crow pose. Hands to the earth, knees to upper arms. Moving forward, you lift. Lift up. Bring the knees up as high as you can. And then pick up your feet off the ground. Your arms may look bent like a chaturanga, or you can work on straightening your arms for crane pose. Feet down, toes together, heels together. Bring the knees out to the side. Walk the hands back forward. Close the knees to the center. Let them drop down to the earth. Sit back on your heels. Rest your hands. All right. Tuck your toes. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing. Walk the hands in towards your feet. We'll use blocks for this one. I'm going to go ahead and explain side crow. So we'll start by sitting back and down into a chair, then bringing the hands to the chest. Left, right hand, right elbow will come outside of that left. Now, what we want to do here is to reach the hands down to the floor so that we can go into the balance. So if you need a little extra space to seal there, you use blocks. I actually like using blocks for this. I mount my right knee on top of my right elbow. I look forward and not in, and then I shift my weight to the front. And then my hands are helping me control that forward shift. This is what it looks like from the side. Come down, fold, walk over to the second side. You may need a moment to circle your wrist. First, take a twist. Then, place your hands on your props and then go. Sometimes you could let that right outer butt rest on the elbow, right? You could be there. But maybe you can already put all the weight on one arm at a time. And then you come down. Take a forward fold over your thighs. Slide the hands under the fronts of your feet. Step on them. And then open elbows to the side to forward. Hands down to the earth, halfway lift. Clip the big toes, bow, elbows out to the side. Halfway lift the spine. Walk forward to plank pose. Drop the knees down, take a child's pose. Come out of your child's pose, sit on your shins. Let one hip drop down to the floor as both legs move forward. Remove the flesh from underneath the sits bones. Bend the left knee in. Reach both arms forward and up on the inhale. As you exhale, bow over that front. You may grab the right foot and be there. If you wish to go further, wrap left arm outside of the left shin. Right hand behind you. Grab the right wrist with your left hand and bow. Come out. Release. Bend the right knee to meet the left. Reverse your tabletop. Come down. Keep the right knee in, straighten the left leg. Reach both arms up overhead. As you exhale, bow to reach left foot. Now bind. Right hand around the right leg. Left hand behind you. Grab the left wrist with your right hand. Open the chest, gaze forward. You may bow deeper. Now, release. Hands behind the sits bones. Bend the left knee to meet the right. Reverse your tabletop. Come down. Stretch the legs forward. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Hold the hands into the knees. Bend both knees, step the feet on the ground. Now bring the left hand behind you, and then see if you can bring the right arm towards the left side, outside of that right knee for a twist. Left up from the sternum. Keep the throat open. You may gaze back if you wish to do so. Now change to the second side. Right hand behind you, left hand crossing over to right side, helping you go into your twist. Come back through the center, see the front of the room. Stretch the legs all the way forward. Reach the hands to the front. Round your spine, coming down one bone at a time. Once you arrive, feel your body flat on the ground. We'll hug the left knee into the chest first. Interlace fingertips in front of the left shin bone. Now create some compression on the left hip flexor. Be there. To go further, you'll grab the left big toe with the left piece fingers. You'll go into a half happy baby. The right knee straight. It's too much. You can bend the right knee. This could be it. You could maybe grab the heel of the left leg and then stretch the left leg all the way up and out to the side. Rebend the knee. Center. Interlace fingertips behind the left hamstring. Straighten the leg all the way out towards the seat. Now mobilize through your ankle. Release any tension that's stored at the ankle joint. There are many tissues and nervous endings running down the ankles. And they usually do quite a lot for us, right? We're beings that are constantly moving around, mostly in our feet. So we would rather have healthy joints at the ankles and feet. Rebend the knee, Straighten left leg, hug right knee into your chest. You can stay here or you may flip left, right victory. You may be here or you may grab the right heel, straighten the right leg all the way out. This is not about pulling or hurting anything. Can you be observant of what's happening in your musculature? How do your bones stack for this? Where do you have to yield or soften or build healthy tissue to access this place? Come out of the posture. It comes back through the center. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock left. Straighten the legs, finishing up with a 3-minute Shavasana. Shoulders behind you, arms in line with your hips. Close the eyes. Enjoy some peaceful, restful moments. You will stay in Shavasana, allowing your mind to be completely silent and reset. Taking deep breaths, begin to journey back to awareness of your surroundings. You will move the hands and the toes slowly, the wrists and the ankles, the hips and the head. Knees will come down to the chest, roll to either side, and come to sit well as we still practice with a short chant and offering. Sit well, long crown, long spine, sit bones are well grounded. Exhale all the breath out of your lungs. Join me on an inhale for beings, be happy, and namaste. Thanks for coming. We'll see you soon. Thanks for coming, guys.